What is up, people? We finally made it to episode 2 of how to go faster, and we've got the, I would say highly requested, but I think it was one comment, flat turns. We've had to create our own one because we actually couldn't find one, and it's probably the worst flat turn we could have created. But you know, you make do. The technique's still going to be the same. So let's get your speed up on these flat turns then. As you can see, we've placed some sticks down there to try tighten it up a little bit, because the running is pretty much uphill, to be honest. So now it's a bit of a tighter turn and technique will matter more, and it's basically not just riding like a straight line. Right, so step 1 of improving your flat turns is to obviously find a flat turn, and if you can't find one like us, you just have to make your own and make do. It's super icy today as well, so actually I'm going to say the best conditions for it is the trickiest. So if you can do it in this, you can do it in anything, right? Unfortunately with flat turns, they are the most tricky, so I'm going to have to do a whole lot of yapping. But a key thing to note is that your side knobbles is where all the grip's going to be on the turn on your tyres. They're like the best for digging in. So you need to be on them, but unlike a berm, you can't just lean everything over whole body, otherwise you're just going to wash out. So another thing to think about before you come and tackle the flat turns is, with trails that have a lot of turns like this, bike setup's really important because you've got no grip, so you need to get every ounce of grip you can out your bike. So that is like pressures, like my forks, I run pretty soft off the top, so they're tracking most of the time. Same with tyres, pretty soft. You can see, I don't know if you can see from all the way there, but the knobbles and sidewalls have flex, so it can dig in when my weight's on the bike and dig into the ground. So line choice, we've already got a video on that if you haven't seen it yet, but again, even important with flat turns. You look at it, there's not any lines really, it's just one open thing. However, you want to make the turn, the arc of the turn, as smooth as possible, so you got as least stress on the side of your tyres and on your bike, because the more force that you have, if the turn's tighter, you've got less grip. So the smoother you are, the more grip you have. So for a turn like this, I'd want to be coming in wide, turn in for the apex, and let it run wide again. So then the turn's as wide as possible, as big arc as possible, and then you got more grip. Unfortunately, with our Freshie turn, she doesn't quite have the pedal legs on her to make the inside bad, because that was actually fire. So I'm going to do a demo now, and I'm going to make the inside look bad and then show you what a wide line looks good. But I mean, that shows that the inside can work as well, depending on the track. If it's a bit of a slower track and it's flat, inside's no worry. Shortest line, quickest line round. Here we go, I'll give you a demo. You'll be able to see I come in tight, and then it pushes me towards the outside, and I lose all my exit speed and wash the front on the exit of the turn. This clip, I come in wide, I do lose the back end a little bit, but since I'm straighter earlier, I can get on the pedals and then maintain my exit speed. So technique for a flat turn. Dropping the outside pedal is always good, as you can get your weight low and central on the bottom bracket, which means you're going to get more grip as your weight is further down. And where you've got your outside foot dropped, that means that you're able to shift your weight with your hips and keep yourself upright whilst your bike's leant over, meaning that your force is pushing down, yet your bike's on the side of its tyres getting all the grip with the side knobbles. You can slightly pump the turn at the apex, just nowhere near as hard as you would pump a berm, as you haven't got the same amount of support. So that roughly covers it. Obviously you can change how much you shift your hips and how far you drop your outside pedal depending on the turn. A turn that's very flat like this, I'm pretty much dropping the outside pedal all the way. If there's a slight bit of grip, sometimes I only drop it slightly. Same thing with shifting my hips. If it's very flat and I need to lean that bike right over, then I'm shifting my hips a lot more to keep my body weight upright and the force vertically down. And there you have it. You've got all the information you need to become as quick as a World Cup racer on flat turns. All you got to do is go out and try it. So have fun. Probably might crash a few times, overcooking a few bits, but that's all right. Please leave a comment if there's anything else you'd like me to go over, and I'll happily get round to it. Might take me a couple months, but who knows. Thank you for watching, and see ya.